Hello my loves, I'm Ellie Frost and this video is about the narcissistic smirk, right? So narcissists are possessed by a consciousness, a demonic entity. That's why they're all acting the same and they have very predictable behaviors. I'm just interested, right, in your opinion on this, because what's really baffling when what's baffling is the complete, non-appropriate behavior. But one thing all narcissists have is this weird smirk. Normally when something bad happens to you, I can remember my car almost got totaled, which is written off for people in England. And it was okay in the end. But I was with a narcissist at the time. And as I was seeing what had happened, my neighbour had hit my car in the street. The smirk came on his face, like the narcissistic smirk. That is not an appropriate reaction to someone's pain. It's not an appropriate reaction. I'm not making light of it. I've been through such terrible situations of narcissists where it's been like just devastating, and of course when I got home he knew I was in some kind of pain, so took that as an opportunity to try and antagonize me even further. But when you see that smirk, please comment below if you know what I mean. Just say the smirk, or you're not dealing with something that's that human. It's not human, it's not normal. It's like the weirdest thing. They have a smirk. That smirk, you could get scared of it, but please don't give it your fear energy. Honestly, they like I'm talking about on this channel, they feed off thought energy, fear energy. They mainly do instigate negative emotion in you, because that's where you've got a high energetic charge, right? So they are vampires, literally, but energy vampires. So positive emotion comes up and they don't feed so much on that. They feed off the negative emotion because it's got such a strong charge. They're feeding off your life force and your negative emotions. So they try and antagonize situations that provide them with that fuel, right? They love your negative emotion. That narcissistic smirk, I mean, you can't make it up. Please comment below if you've seen that. Like, are you questioning whether you've been dealing with a narcissist? Have you been through something painful, difficult, and seen that smirk? It's so inappropriate. Look, I'm highly trauma informed. I help people heal trauma. I do trauma release sessions and things with people. And sometimes when we're very traumatized, our body will have a reaction that's not appropriate, right? So when something bad happens, you could laugh accidentally, or something can happen because when trauma hits us, the body doesn't always do what we think it could be. But the narcissistic smirk is not that. It's something, it feels very sinister. It's very definite. It's like, it's this cold enjoyment, and it's a very particular thing. So yeah, this smirk, if you've seen that smirk, it's a smirk, right? I never would have used that word before, but the smirk is a real thing. Now, that is not the same as someone who's gone through, as I say, like a traumatic event and has an inappropriate reaction because your body doesn't know how to react. That can happen. You can actually laugh when something scary happens, or just your body doesn't know what to do. It's very different. The narcissistic smirk is kind of sinister. It's very, very cold. And it's like, yeah, if you're in any doubt whether you're dealing with a narcissist, have you seen that smirk, especially when you're in pain? What they're telling you isn't true. Like, often they will, depending on what type of narcissist you're dealing with, and I don't want to get too technical right now about that, but like, they'll play the victim. They'll play, they'll try and do whatever it takes to manipulate you. But when you're in some kind of discomfort or pain, that smirk, the smirk, do not fear it. Don't take it too seriously. They can do horrible things, but they can only do as much as you feed them in terms of in terms of your fear and your energy, right? So when you see it for what it is, which is like, my goodness me, like, what is that? You know, this ridiculous response. Like, it's a smirk, it's a smugness, it's a cold enjoyment. Like, it's kind of sick, right? When you see it for what it is, you start realizing what they are. Like I say, the first thing I'm trying to teach everyone here is to, first of all, you have to accept what they are. Stop buying into the illusion that they're the perfect parent, or they could be, or the perfect partner, or they could be. We have to see it for what it is. Have you seen the smirk? Please comment smirk. The smirk. That smirk is kind of sick, but it's also extremely strange. It's extremely strange to witness. It's extremely strange to receive, and it's undeniable. They all do it. The smirk. I couldn't even try and do it. Like, it's a weird smirk. Why are they doing the smirk? Because at the point of the smirk, they think they have a hook. They think they can actually hook into you. They can hook into your energy field. That's what happened to me, I mean, many times. But like with this particular one, because that had happened, he did the smirk and then he tried to antagonize me with other things. But like, they think it's a hook point. When you see the smirk, laugh at it. Like, literally just like pull back and laugh at it. Don't try and get into any kind of verbal war with them. Just literally see it for what it is and kind of laugh in their face. That's the best way to deal with it, because you disengage the power of their sinister energy, their malicious intent. Like, just see it as a joke. It's an inappropriate way to behave, and it's not about pretending we don't see it. That smirk is ridiculous, and that smirk is absolutely the thing running through them. Like, they all do it. It's the strangest thing. So please let me know your experience of that. I'm not making a joke of it. I've been through terrible situations with narcissists, but that smirk is something to laugh in the face of, not get caught up in, because again, they're trying to instigate your fear, and the more fear you have, the more power they have over you. They're feeding off that mainly negative emotion, because it has a stronger energetic charge a lot of the time. So yeah, when you see the smirk, just laugh in its face. That's the way to deal with it. And if you're in any doubt whether you've seen a narcissist, you'll know that smirk. Inappropriate, very bizarre. It's not the same, like I say, as someone just having a overflow of emotions and, you know, what would be seen as an inappropriate emotion because they're just kind of stressed. It's very different to that. It's a cold, calculating, kind of like smirking in your misery type thing. It's a very odd thing to experience. If you've experienced, please let me know. Laugh in its face. Just laugh it off. They're showing you who they are. Lots of love, guys. I'll speak to you soon.